Okay, so today I'm gonna go over the Space Harrier comparisons. That's what I want to do, version comparisons. I'm starting out with the one on the arcade version. That's what we're gonna play first. To me, it's the best one. It's the truest one of all of them to me. That this is what came out in the arcade. There we go. Credit it up. That's good enough. I'm only going to play stage 1, and maybe a little bit of 2. Just so you can see a little bit of extra stuff, but just to compare, so you're not just seeing the first stage and that's it. We can at least go into stage 2. Ran through that bush. This is, to me, the truest one, because it's the arcade, it's the first one that came out. It's how the game was made to play. All the other consoles are just port overs. The only one that compares to this would be the 32X version, which we'll be getting into here next after this one, so you can see it. I'm pretty sure it's spot on to the arcade, only you can't credit it up like that and keep continuing. You'll actually run out of lives. The arcade version, you can keep continuing until the end. If you got enough money, It was gonna get me. I love Space Harrier. It's one of my favorite Sega games. Next to Sonic. Just mindless. You just shoot them up in it. And good pastime. But this is the arcade we're playing here. He got me. Don't worry, I won't run out of lives. Already threw it up there a little bit. He got me again. Many more battle schemes will be available soon, I'm sure. If you can keep going. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Nice, turning red. A couple more hits, he should be gone. If I don't... Hard to shoot him when he's throwing all those fireballs at you. A little bit of stage 2 here. Okay, so you saw stage 2 a little bit. We'll go to the next one, so... Died. Okay, so here's the 32X version. About the same thing. What are the options? Gotta put it on 5 life. See, on home console, you're gonna... Here, it's just there. Come on. Yeah, it's a little downgraded from the arcade, but 32X version is the closest you're going to get. I can see that the graphics are a little bit off. They're all pixelated anyway. This was, to me, this is probably the closest version. I don't have Sega Ages for the Saturn to show that, but that was probably basically the same as this. If I remember right, I had it back in the day. Yeah, this does pull you into the middle, does it? I was messing around there and... Pay attention here. Yeah, 32X version is a good version. Too bad the 32X didn't quite make it to do other games in it. What am I saying? I was kind of paying attention there. I was just fighting you, and I gotta look at you again every time. Now, the other console versions, I don't know if I'll make it to stage 2 or not. So if I can't, I'm just going to stop. Some of them are kind of rough. Like, they did something with the difficulty in each one of these from console to console, I think. That's just how I see it. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't want to be false about something here, but some of them are kind of a pain in the butt to play. So I got the stage 2 in this one anyway. That's my plan, is at least get the stage 2 in these. You see a little bit of it on the console version that I'm showing. The difference is okay, probably seen enough of Space Harrier on the 32X, so we'll just go to the next one here. And it's Space Harrier for the Sega Master System now. Ready. This is as low as it gets right here. Maybe. We'll see what else we look at. Man, that is very blocky. Yeah, when you can play a much better version, you might as well. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's playable. I just feel like I'm going to get hit. Everything's coming at me in like, sort of like boxes here. They're trying to pull a lot off on a 8-bit console, though. You can't completely dog on them. See, that's what I mean. This is where it can get tricky. There's just so much your eyes may not be catching on this. I want to at least just make it to stage 2. I always just do kind of like circles in the game to stay away from stuff. Just kind of go out of the way of it. And just kind of go up, away from all that fiery stuff. I mean, they were just trying to put it on all the systems, you know, so you could, anything you owned, you could play it on. If you like Space Harrier. I think 3D World Runner was kind of a knockoff of that on the NES. It's what it was always kind of compared to, but 3D World Runner is a lot of fun. Very hard, though. I mean, I've only got maybe 3 or 4 stages into that one. I don't know how many's in it. Man, talk about all blocks and boxiness. Master System is not a 3D system. Probably showing the Game Gear one next, so, which is pretty much the same as this, but we'll show it anyway. I'll show it anyway. I mean, here, I got the stage 2. Play a little bit of stage 2. Ah! That's my last life anyway. At least I made it here. I think that covers the Master System one here. Let's go on to the Game Gear. Okay, so the Game Gear version's even lower looking than the Master System. I know that the Game Gear and Master System are kind of, they're both 8-bit systems, but you know something? Maybe it's not. Looking at this, it seems, I'm gonna die quick, am I? I don't know. I mean, between the Master System and Game Gear, they're about the same. Just the Game Gear is more blown up. I think the music's is good. I don't know. They're so close, it's kind of hard to tell with this one. I'm not going to guarantee making it to stage 2 in this. They only give you 2 lives at the beginning. I didn't even check to see if there was an option to get more. My goal is to get to stage 2 anyway, but we'll see how that works out. I'm having fun anyway. Hope this is, everyone's enjoying what's watching, Man, yeah, this is worse. This is worse than the Master System. Look at that. It looked about like that on there, but this just looks like all pixels, completely on this version. That snake is horrible. What they do, take like stickers and put them all over? That's all this looks like. A bunch of stickers that they made of the characters. Look, I made it stage 2. There. Yeah, this version is definitely worse than the Master System version. Hey, but at least you can play Space Harrier on the go. That's a plus in itself. I'm gonna get killed. Alright, this covers this. We're done with the Game Gear version. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this is Space Harrier 3D, which is offset, I'd say, of a little bit. It's on the Sega Master System, which this is a little bit up from the original one on this. This looks quite a bit better. So I guess they were trying to do a little more. And the sound's pretty good. Alright. This is the one I get killed before I can even get to stage 2. This one is very difficult. I think 3D might be an offset one of the original game. It is. Just look at it. It's basically sort of like a sequel by looking at it. Yeah, they did a little more with the graphics here. I think if I had the 3D glasses, that would do something too. I mean, the NES had 3D glasses. I'm not going to even make it to stage 2 in this. This is the one I'm not any good at. They don't give you no leeway here. It's just better to run from everything by looking at it. I like the music in it. They did pretty good with that. Sega Master System was a pretty powerful console for the time. Come on, can I at least get to the boss? I mean, I already died twice. If I die again, it's probably over. I keep thinking that something I have to shoot in the background. I guess not. Those are something back there. Little diamonds or planets or stars or something. I don't know what they are. Come on, at least to the boss. I can't beat him. I can't beat him. Yeah, it's a different kind of dragon there, or snake, or whatever you want to call that. Why don't you just die right away? I did take him down pretty good right there. He just kind of looked at me and didn't do nothing. There, I got him. There, I got to stage 2 in Space Harrier 3D. Probably if you look at the difference in the name of the stage, it'll tell you that doesn't look familiar. This is a completely different Space Harrier. Whoa, 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 what is that? So this isn't really a comparison to the original game, and I'm done. That's the end. We'll just go to the next one, but yeah. This was an offset one. It's like kind of a sequel. So here, let's go to the next one. Now, I was surprised there was actually one for the NES. I didn't even know about this until recently. Let's try that. Kind of small, the character, Space Harrier there. This isn't horrible, not a bad version. It's just on the NES. Why did Sega allow this to go to the NES? I think it had a different name for who made it on there, though. Sega has worked with other people. They've never been completely bound and determined of just everything going on their system, which is kind of strange. Nintendo is very strict about that. I already died. But anyway, it made the NES. I mean, I'm going to be doing the next one here in a minute. Was on another console that wasn't a Sega. Oh, I died again. Yeah, and I was just trying to play this recently. I wasn't any good at this one either. But if I die again, it's over, I think. 3 lives, you know. Like a lot of games. Got me before I could even get to the boss. I'll try it once more. Don't just quit right away. Let's see if we can. See if I can get to stage 2. I don't think I was able to in this one. I think I just tried it and I was like, I'm done with this version. I don't really care for it. I'd rather play it on a Sega or the arcade version or whatever. It's like that came out of nowhere or something. I'm about done with this one. Okay, so I'm not going to make it to stage 2 on this one. It's alright. I don't think I am anyway. Okay. That was Space Harrier for the NES. Well, I'm going to go to the next one now. Okay, here is Space Harrier for the PC Engine, which is the TurboGrafx, I guess, in Japan then, or what, Europe, I think they call it. Yeah, it's called PC Engine over in Europe too. I'm pretty sure it is. Don't quote me on that, but anyway. And it's comparable to like the arcade to the 32X. I think it's, I don't know, not a bad version. It's got its own little graphic style here. It's a little different, but I'm not really saying much. I want to try to at least get to stage 2 on this one. Couldn't do it on the NES one. Not today anyway. I may have to practice that one a little bit. I better just keep my mouth shut. Yeah, it's just got its own style here. It's a good version. Got PC Engine. I'm not sure if it came out in the US on it. Probably, I don't know. This is the PC Engine version. There, stage 2. I made it to the stage 2 here. It must just jack the difficulty in other versions. I don't know. Well, that's just the way it plays. It takes a little bit of getting used to. I died. Okay, so this is stage 2 on the PC Engine version. I think we've about got this covered. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Space Harrier 2 for the Sega Genesis. Now this is completely offset of the other ones. This isn't even in count as the... I think I went to Four's Yard. Yeah, you can select whatever stage, so that shows that. You can go right to the last stage. And this, I love Space Harrier 2. I remember I played it on the Wii's Virtual Console way back in the day.
Get ready.
Pretty much like when the Wii came out, maybe within a year this came out on the Virtual Console. And I just keep dying. What's going on?
Get ready.
But this isn't a comparison to the original game at all. I'm just showing it that there was a second one, and I don't think there was ever a third one that I ever saw. They continued it on the Sega Genesis, but what's weird, I don't think the first one was actually... Come on! Just quit it!
Get ready.
It don't really matter if I even clear a stage, because I already went to stage 2 by accident, because it lets you select it. I went to Four's Yard. But usually I would just start off in stage 1. Oh, come on, man!
Get ready.
There's nothing wrong with Space Harrier 2. I'm just sucking at it today. I'm on my last life. Let's see if we can get to the next stage on one life. I kind of like that about it. You could just select whatever stage you feel like. They just kind of gave you that option. You can go all over the game and practice them all that way. Nice little added feature. You should just go away. Bye. Got him. This stage is kind of cool. Yee's Land. I like how that ceiling is up there and it's glowing. Or lit up or whatever. Floor and all that lit up. Anyway, that covers this. Let's go to the last one. You're gonna like this last one. You'll really enjoy it. Okay, so last but not least, Space Harrier for the PS2 from the Sega Ages pack. They definitely upped the graphics on it. But they're the typical Sega graphics. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe kind of painted on, like the Dreamcast. But here, let's take a look. The music and audio and all that's a lot better. Like the old ones. Like I say, the arcade version is the best. Like the original arcade version. I know it's on here, but... Take a look at this. I like the whole Sega Ages pack. At least Sega took the initiative to actually redo the games. They didn't have to do any of this. They could have just released it the original way, but they wanted to do something different. I don't remember paying much for this either, back when. Like 20 years ago. About that. Maybe not quite. Yeah, I mean, everything looks more realistic, but this isn't full PS2 graphics here either. Hey, this Sega Ages has other stuff on it. It's Outrun, Alien Syndrome, Golden Axe, and they're all updated graphics. I like it. I used to play this a lot on here. I love Space Harrier. That's one of my favorite Sega games next to Sonic. Kind of mindless. You just, you know. Space Harrier is always mindless. That dragon definitely looks a lot different in this one. It looks like before he looked like a centipede, you know. With the newer graphics they used here, they updated that a bit. Like I say, these graphics are just okay. That's how I look at it. That's my opinion. Very playable. There's really nothing wrong with on this disc. None of the games are faulty to me on it. They definitely tested it, made sure everything worked. Like I say, this is a version comparison on the Space Harrier games. I've just been wanting to do this, so show the different versions of the game. Ah, I walked right into that. Well, I flew right into that. Like I say, I can't, you know, play through the whole game or nothing, or see how far I can get. Otherwise, it'd be too long. I'm just showing the differences on the games like I've been doing here all along. I'm gonna at least beat him. Man, he seems to take more hits in this version. Oh, come on. Starting to change color to red there. That's when you know you're starting to get him down. There, I got him. I'll just do a little bit on stage 2, like I've been doing. Just so you can kind of see it. See more than just the first stage. That's why I was doing it this way. Here, I'll set off a bomb. There you go. I think I blew up the other bomb doing that. I should have got that first. Anyway, I think this covers it for the Space Harrier version comparisons. So I think we've seen enough here. Got a good idea the differences between all the different ones that I have anyway that I own. So just show off what I could. So thanks for watching my video, and just I'll see you in the next one.